All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am here with my little sister, Missy Tolbert. See the family resemblance? Missy is a supermodel, and we're gonna do some makeup today for a photo shoot. She's also learning how to do her own makeup for when she works on the runway and whatnot and has to do it herself. So I thought this would be a great time and opportunity to show her a few more little tricks that she can put in her toolbox. Missy's the one I was talking about in my video tutorial about 1960s eye makeup. She was my first makeup subject and photographic muse when she was 7 years old.
We're not going to say how many years ago that was.
Yeah. I like to use this good old-fashioned Pond's moisturizer. It's nice, thick, rich, and creamy. And I like to get it into the skin really good using your hands. Then I like to blot that down, particularly in the T-zone, to pull out some of the excess oil. When I apply foundation, I like to take a big buffing brush and wet it. This helps to thin out the foundation so that it's not real thick and cakey, and it glides into the skin nice and sheer like, so you can still see the real skin underneath. After I've put on the foundation with my buffing brush, I like to take my fingertips and pat it into the skin really well. In my past videos, I don't spend a lot of time showing you how much work I put into the blending, and that is really important that you take your time and perfect your blending in everything that you do, every product that you apply before you move on to the next step in the process. You want to just take some time and make sure you've blended really well. I'm going to take this brush in a lighter color foundation, Revlon Color Stay liquid. I'm going to put it right here underneath the eyes. Then I'm going to tap it with my fingers and blend it into the skin. Now I'm going to take this medium deep pressed powder, Revlon Photo Ready, and dust it underneath the eyes here to set that foundation before it creases. Then I'm going to set the eyelids with this medium deep pressed powder, and the forehead right here at the center, down the middle of the nose, and the chin. I'm lining her inner waterline on the bottom eyelid with a white eyeliner. Now I'm going to take a black coffee pressed powder by Black Radiance and get the top and sides of the forehead, temples, right here on the middle of the face at the cheeks, above the top lip, and down the sides of the chin. Now I'm going to take this gold highlighter and dust it right onto the top of the cheekbone, fanning it all the way out into the temples, and a little right here on the center of the chin. Use my finger, tap it down the center of the nose, blending it up in between the eyebrows. I like to take a matte brown, dark brown, a matte black eyeshadow, mix them together to create a really deep brown, and use it to contour the cheeks, starting from up in the hairline and working my way out into the cheek, up into the temple, building up into the forehead and the jawline. Going to squeeze my contour brush here by the hairs, place it on the sides of the nose and blend it down the sides of the nose. Now I'm going to take this brightening brick by Bobbi Brown and Coral, and I'm going to use a little bit of this peach colored eyeshadow. And then I'm going to brush it right here on the apple of the cheek, blending it upwards and onto the temples. And on the chin. Now I'm going to take this white gold eyeshadow by Avon and apply it right on the brow bone. Now I'm going to take a medium brown eyebrow pencil and build my eyebrow here using soft feather strokes as usual. Now I'm going to take this eyeshadow duo by Black Opal, and I'm going to use this gold here, and I'm going to go right into the inside of the crease and stopping right before I get to the center there. I'm going to go to the outside of the crease and do the same thing, leaving the middle open. Now I'm going to take a bigger eyeshadow brush that's wet. I'm going to go right over the center of the lid here where I left it open with this lighter gold eyeshadow. And the reason why I'm doing it with the wet brush is because it gives you a much more intensified shine. Those two golds together, it's going to give you more of a 3D eye effect. Alright, now I'm going to take my Black Opal eyeshadow duo again, using a smaller brush. I'm going to take this dark sparkling brown here, and I'm going to define the crease of the eye. And when I get to the edge here, I'm not going to connect it all the way down. I'm going to smoke it out and upwards. Other way. Higher. Using a black eyeliner just in the inner corners of the waterline. Now I'm going to take an angled brush and this brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going to create a nice little well blended line right here at the outer corner of the lash line. Then I'm going to go across the eyelid with a liquid eyeliner. Extending out towards the end of the lash line. I'm going to put on some mascara before I put eyelashes on. And then you just place it right here on the lash line, making sure it's sticking from end to end. Now I'm going to take a really thin angled brush, look up a little, and draw a really thin line right underneath the lash line here. Going to put a little lip balm on your lips. Okay, so I want to do a true red lip on Missy. Hence, I'm going to use this L'Oreal True Red lipstick. But first, I'm lining the lips in a deeper color by MAC called Bespoken For. All right, and there we have it, a classic Hollywood golden goddess makeup. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more YouTube makeup tutorials. Thank you for watching.